Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to try out two different drugstore foundations. I have a regular foundation. This is the McLaughlin Conceal and Perfect towards the Wet n Wild Stick Foundation. So stay tuned. Like I said, I have two foundations here, so I haven't tried either one of these brands. This is the McLaughlin Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1. And then I have the Wet n Wild Fondant Tint. I don't know, but that's what it looks like. So I thought I would try these two out. And I also bought the new e.l.f. 16-Hour Concealer. And then for some of you guys who've been wanting to try out or wanting other opinions on the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, I have this here, and I have been using this for about a week, so I can let you guys know exactly how I feel about this foundation. And if you guys have, seen me on Instagram lately, you guys notice I'm having a major problem with my face. I don't know what I did to my routine, but I woke up yesterday, my face hurt so bad. It was tingly, it burnt, so I'm hoping today that it gets better. And I also have changed my scheduling. I will be doing videos on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for now on, because 6 days a week, it's just too much for me, and I have too much other things going on. So I hope you guys understand that. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get the cat off my desk, because she's up here on my desk. Get down, Jersey. That cat is something else. And do not mind my hair today, it's a mess. I'm just gonna pull it up anyways, so I can do this better. So the first thing I'm going to do, like I always do, I need some type of argan oil. So I use this one. This is the Physicians Formula. I love it. It's amazing. Oh, I feel like there's a hair in my face. Really hoping that I do not wake up tomorrow morning and cry from my face hurting so bad. But like I've said, I have really severe skin. I'm allergic to everything. I do not know what I could have possibly used that really upsetted me so bad yesterday. It didn't make any sense. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and that's what it looks like. And it says, oh, you only really need, like, they say, like, that much to do your whole face. There's no way. Not on my face. I need a ton of it. And all I do with this is I put it in my T-zone. And I really put it into those pores. I don't have big pores, so it's not really a huge problem. But I do like the extra moisturizer around my nose and around under my eyes and on my forehead. So I make sure I really, really, really get that in there real good. And the next one I've been loving is this Juice Beauty Base Illuminatrix. It just illuminizes your skin. It's a primer. It's gorgeous. I'm almost out of it. I just ordered another type of primer like this too. So I'm gonna put that on too. But I'm really curious about these two foundations, because I know a lot of people love the McLaughlin one, and I have not yet got to try it. And I know a lot of people love Wet n Wild, and they love the stick foundation. I know that Tati did a video on it, and she loved it. So I thought, so let me try. So on one side of my face, I'm going to use the McLaughlin, and then on the other side, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild foundation stick. And my cat is driving me crazy. Jersey, get down. I told you guys, she's always there. Now let's just hope I picked the right shades, because I went to Target yesterday, and I was in a rush, and I wasn't sure. It's a little bit darker than what I'm used to. So I got the color Classic Beige, so we'll see. Let's just pounce that in the skin. No, I don't have too much to do today. I do gotta go to the post office and mail out the 100 subscriber giveaway today. And I need to go work in my pool area, because I opened my pool yesterday, which was exciting. I can't really swim in it yet, it's still too cold, but at least it will be ready. No, I don't know if I like this foundation. It's kind of spotty. It's definitely definitely not full coverage at all. If you can see it. Like, it's not doing anything. Let me just keep adding more. No, I don't like this. I personally do not like this foundation whatsoever. So now on the other face, I'm gonna grab the Milani. I'm gonna put a little bit on my makeup sponge. This is the oh, what is this one? The Real Techniques makeup sponge. I've not used one from them before, but I love it, and it thing got huge, and it's really nice. I love it. So, and that is the color I got. This is a medium beige. I'm gonna try to screw the cap back. Yep, so this is so much better for my complexion. Oh, I like this one already. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. What sucks in the summer, I'm gonna have to go out and buy all new foundation again because I live outside. I love it. I'm either gardening, playing with the chickens, in the pool. So I love to garden because I love to can. So we do live on a little tiny little homestead here. The house I had before was a really big farm up north. We had tons and tons of animals. A horse and goats and chickens and ducks and turkeys and a pig and you name it, we had it. So looking at the two, I would say this one right here is very light coverage, and the Milani honestly is this is full coverage. This is I love this Milani one right here. It is gorgeous. So like I said, I'm glad I'm not going out too much so people look at me and be like, what in the world? So I'm not gonna complain over that at all. So let me just put the caps back on these before the cat walks away with it, because she's great at it. If I put the right caps on the right products, would it even be better? And if you hear the computer in the background, I'm sorry. My notifications are going crazy right now. I know it's annoying. So next I got the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, and this just came out. It's brand new, and I wanted to give it a whirl. They only had 4 shades at Target. Everything else was sold out. So I tried to, yeah, that's not that much lighter than my own skin. Darn it. I'm just gonna make do with what I got. That sucks. It was all sold out. But it does fill in very nicely, actually. I love it. It's not accenting any of my creases. So that is on, this is the side with the stick foundation, and then let's go on over with the Milani liquid foundation. Both sides are very good. So I still prefer this side better than that side. But like I said, if you just want a light makeup day and you don't want a bunch of junk on your face, this isn't horrible. If you want full glam, the Milani is it. So I like during the days when I don't have to film, I like just a very light foundation, and when I am filming, I always glam it up for you guys. I try to the most I can. So next I am going to set my face, and I'm using this Master powder. I love this powder. It's awesome. So it's one that seems to work really good for me and my skin tone. So, and a lot of times I'll let you guys know, when I conceal my eyes, I cannot put a ton underneath here because I have really, really bad bags and lines. I'm older, so I always start my concealer right here and right here, and then I slowly fold it in. And even if I don't get right here, it's okay, because when I do apply eyeshadow, I always do under my eye anyways, so it's not really, you really can't see it. So also with baking, I can't really bake my face. I'm too old. It just doesn't work out for me. I look like a cakey mess. So I just do a little bit all over my face, just to take some of that greasiness away, because that's one thing I can't stand about foundation. You always feel greasy throughout the day. And I'm a cloud of smoke. So yeah, just a little bit is all I use. But like I said, just to take that stickiness away. Next, I'm gonna go into the bronzer. So I'm gonna use my butter bronzer. I've been back into this again. You find products that you like and you just keep sticking to them. So I just do right here, and then I come up here next, and I just go down, up and down, and then I add a little bit up here and on the other side. I do that to the next. So like, I always start like right here and go that way. I don't ever bring it up right here, because this is where you want your blush. So when you smile, you got really big cheeks. So, and then I do under my neck. I don't really need too much bronzing. This foundation is so dark on its own. And then I'm gonna grab a little brush and just do my nose just a tiny little bit, just around the edge, around right here and up. Just to give it a tiny little bit of definition, but not a ton. So there's that. And next I'm going to go in with some blush, and this is the Vegas Nay by Lame. It's very pretty. It's very, very dark. So you only want to grab like a tiny little bit. So I'm gonna go into this one right here and this one right here, back and forth. Shake out the extra and do a big smile and grab that cheek. And don't worry if you get too much, we can knock it away. So I'm gonna do the same thing again. And slowly build that in. And I think it's pretty. That's just my personal opinion. I love it. I think it's very pretty. So next I'm gonna do is grab my NYX Paint Pot for concealer, and I'm just gonna grab my fingers and just do my eyes with it really fast and get that in there. I really need to go in and get my eyebrows done. They're horrible. Horrible, 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 horrible. So for eyebrows, I'm going to grab my Brow Stylist Frame by L'Oreal Paris, and that's what that looks like. And grab a brush. That's always easier said than done, because I can never find my brushes. And this is what I use. It's just like a little straight edge brush. I am not the master of eyebrows. You want a good makeup tutorial for eyebrows, go over to No Mama Makeup Drama. She does great eyebrows. I just try to make mine look as natural as possible. I'm not into them extremely, you know, standing out. I just try to get them to match and all the hair to stay down, because, oh, it's horrible. And I'm still got butchered by the last place I went to. The place where I always go get my nails done, she did my eyebrows, and she accidentally, I don't know what she did, but she moved or something, but she took a huge chunk of my hair out. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm so sorry, honey. And I'm like, really? So, because I am not a master at these. So, I don't know. I've never been a big fan. Like, I clean them up. I make them look somewhat presentable, and yeah, I'm done with them. So there's that. And then I did buy this new eyebrow pencil by NYX. It's Precision Brow Pencil Crayon. And that's what it looks like. So we don't really have any Ultas or Sephora's near me. If I want to go there, it's like a 2-hour drive. Just to get to Target yesterday, it was an hour drive. So it kind of sucks. So now I'm just trying to pull the pencil up. Do 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 do. Ah, got it. So I am just gonna try to flick on a couple more little eyebrows. Oh, I like this pencil. It's really nice though. Like I said, if you come here for eyebrow tutorials, you got the wrong girl. Sorry, wrong girl. I'm here to make you laugh. I'm here to show you some crazy eye looks. Listen to my animals, you know. Eyebrows, nope, not gonna happen. So that is good enough for me. Like I said, I'm not the most pickiest person when it comes to eyebrows. So next I am gonna work on eyes. And as usual, you guys know what I grabbed because it was there and it's easy and it's got every color in the world. It's the James Charles palette. I love it. I cannot stop using it. I don't know why. And you can tell it's been used. So I'm gonna go in first with the white because I want to like white out everything on my eyes. You always want a neutral transition color, so I'm just going in with this brown right here. I don't know. I think I'm actually going to take this yellowish, goldish, I don't know what it is, but it's pretty. And I'm just going to put that on top of that brown transition color. And it's going to take a while to get that in there, so. It's very, you don't really see it, but it is there. So I'm just going to start building it up. Grab a brush like that. It looks dirty. And I'm going to go in right here with this orange. And then just start putting that in my crease right here on both sides. It's gonna look like crap right now, but once I start blending it out, it will look better. So just give me time. And I'm not so worried about right here because I am going to pack in concealer there and change the color. I'm more concerned what is going above that crease than I am below, because I will be doing a cut crease. Like I said, I don't want it dark because I am going to blend the crap of it out, but I want to make sure it is there. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and I'm gonna start blending it out. And if you lose your transition color, you can always reapply it. So don't worry. If you think you're making a mess, you're really not. I promise you, you're not. It's gonna look messy at first, but it will all blend in. This is stuff that I have been learning so much. So I'm gonna go back and grab that transition color again and put that back in. And I'm gonna grab a little bit of that orange. And just keep doing it back and forth, back and forth. You'll see it slowly build. Doing your eyeshadow is not a marathon. It takes time. I can sometimes spend 45 minutes to an hour doing a eye look, honestly, to get it to exactly the way I want it. So it takes time. It takes a lot of practice. Watch as many tutorials as you possibly can. That's what I've been doing lately. I watch and watch and watch tutorials like crazy. So anyone I can do. So I'm just going back in with that yellow color that we had on the top, and I'm just going to put that in a little bit brighter, and then I will be blending that out again. I'll be blending that back into that transition color. Right now I'm just applying the color there. Now going back into that transition color again. And if you look, see, they all merged in with each other. So I'm going to go in with this red color right here and just get a little bit of it. And then just slowly putting it right here on my corner, my edge of my crease. And sometimes it's better just to pack it in slowly. And then rub it in a little bit. It will show up more if you pack it in. And don't be afraid if you get it more over here, because you're going to cut the crease. I'm going to show you the easiest way to cut a crease ever. And if you get a little bit down here, just take your sponge and just dip it away. So to do a cut crease, you can use brushes. I have a hard time doing it with a brush. You can put the stuff on and then do your eye. What I've learned is to take my finger, honestly, and then just pack it in slowly. And if you make a mistake, you can go back and fix it. It takes 2 seconds. It's like I took a little bit of the orange away, but it's simple. I can add it right back. It's right over. And then take your brush and fan it out again. And it's back, it's there, it's easy. Now for the other eye, use the other finger. If you're more comfortable using a brush, use a brush. I'm just telling you this is what I do. It just seems to work better for me. Just packing that on nicely. Going back to the other eye. And then I'm gonna grab some of that orangey color, that very light orangey color, and slowly bringing that back again. And then I'm gonna go into, there's this really pretty like gold right here. I'm just gonna grab that on my fingertip and just place that on top of where we put that crease. And just like that. And if you get it above higher, remember you can fix it. It takes 2 seconds. It's fine if you make mistakes. Do not get upset with yourself if you make a mistake, because it's all fixable. And pick up the crease color. And bring that in. And then I'm going to grab that yellow one more time. And bring that in. And then blend that again into that crease color. Now for under my eyes, I have some of that reddish color, and I'm just gonna slowly put that on the bottom. Because the color you have here, you really want to start putting it down here. I'm just going to fan it out a little bit. And then I'm going to go into that gold color and place that right next to it. Next, I'm going to go into, like, this is a highlighter color. It's really pretty, and I'm going to stick that above my brow bone. And just push that in back and forth. Then I'm going to take a very thick, really bushy brush, and I'm going to just start rubbing in the sides to make sure those are blended. And like I said, don't worry if you go over, because you can always use your sponge and just clean it up. I am going to put a little bit more of that orangey red underneath here and just get that to stand out just a little bit more. Then I'm going to take this little highlighter stick I have. This is from Stella. And put that in my inner corners. And try not to break it. And there it is. There's my eye look for today. I will be back. I am going to do mascara, and I am going to put on eyeliner, and we'll come back for highlighter and lips. And guys, I'm back, and my eyes are done, and this is what they look like afterwards. And we didn't really use a lot. We used this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and that is it. So that's why I love big palettes like this, because there's just so many colors that you can pick with, and you can do so many things with it. So next we have to do some highlighter and some lips, and we are done with my face. Yay! So I am going to grab my little highlighter brush, and that's what I use. It's just a Real Techniques little brush. I love it, but I love it for highlight. I'm going to be using my Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. Oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful highlighter, and that is what it looks like. I'm just going to put a little bit on here and bring it up. I mean, that is so pretty. Same on the other side. And bring it up. And I always put a little bit here and a little bit here. Always down the bridge of my nose. And then I take my finger. I'm not flipping you guys off, I promise. And then I smudge at it and bring it up a little bit more. And here on my lip. And that is it for the highlighter. And for lips, I have this Smashbox. And I think it's called Driver's Seat. I'm not sure. It doesn't really say. I love this lipstick. You guys have probably seen me use it in a lot of my videos lately. But I love it. I love the applicator on it too. It's just perfect. And that is it. And then I'm just gonna grab this little bit. I have this Stila lipstick, and I don't even know how to say it. Complies, it's something. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that just in the center. And just like that. And another new thing I grabbed at the store was the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray. I haven't used any setting sprays from Wet n Wild. Oh, it's got a nice spray to it though. Phew. Put that on. And let that dry. So I'm still looking at my face between the two foundations. Now with everything else on top of it, I really can't see too much of a difference between the stick and the Milani, the regular foundation. I know that this side is a little bit darker. It doesn't show as much. And then this side I can see a little bit more, but they're still pretty good. So I would definitely recommend both of these products. They're awesome. I wish I would have got like a shade lighter, but well, on this one, not on this one. This one I liked. So. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed Get Ready With Me. And I also want to let you guys know that YouTube attacked me overnight and hid my giveaway link for Gleam. So if you guys need to find it, it's over on my Instagram and it's on my Twitter. I can't post it on YouTube anymore. YouTube does not allow us to do third-party sites for giveaways. It's part of their new YouTube policy. So I just wanted to let you guys know. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful and a magical day, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you lots.